Last but not the least, presenter definitely for this cybersecurity and artificial intelligence sessions would like to invite Miss Veronica, Natashia, Paco, a very good friend, old friend of mine, and also Pak Maula to present their work entitled An Online Catering Marketplace Business Plan, Kunyahku.id. So, could you please, who's going to present? Are we going to watch or someone, one of the presenters going to present?
Good afternoon, Harya Dharma. Thank you very much. I will present for this paper. I'm very happy to see you again. Unfortunately, I cannot use the background of the conference because my background doesn't allow me to start with the virtual background. It look like alien. I look like alien if I start a background.
Okay, that's all right, Michael. You may start.
Should I use my slide or the one that I've sent to? I mean, will the committee show the slide, or I can use my own one?
I think you can use your slide, Paco.
Okay.
Directly. Okay.
Okay. Can you start? I have to share it first. Can you see my slide?
Yes, Paco.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, first of all, thank you for the opportunity. Sorry, before I would like to introduce our team. Actually, Veronica is our student who has done the thesis for this topic. I and Pak Maula are actually the advisor for this thesis work. So the topic of our presentation today is online catering. Wait a minute. I have to see. Online catering marketplace business plan, Kunyahku.id. So the background for our research, we have observed that culinary business in Indonesia has developed significantly in the last decade. And we also have observed that offices, university, and private household often conduct or host events which usually provide food for the participant. Actually, I expect that we should also have got the food for today's conference, but unfortunately, we are in the pandemic, so we don't get any food. Okay, and then due to this condition, many people see this opportunity to start a business, including many moms at home. So, however, when they establish micro business catering, they have a problem to take care of everything to run their business. They have to take care from marketing, purchasing of the ingredients, raw materials, and preparing the food, packaging, and everything up to the delivering. So usually it is very hard for them to manage all these things. And we also have observed that there isn't any application, online marketplace that focuses on micro catering business. There exists online application, but mainly their focuses on established catering business. And because this project actually is the first stage in launching a startup, that's why a consumer experience towards the micro catering services is important for us. Okay, as I mentioned, that this project is part of actually startup that actually we hope to establish, which consists of business analysis, front-end development, and back-end development. So our research focuses on business analysis. The other two parts have been done by our fellow researchers. One of them also present in this conference, I think. So the objective of our research is to assist micro catering vendors so they would be able to focus on their main business, which is to provide a quality food by simplifying their business process. in order to achieve that, then we create a Mockup website, which would allow our customer to explore the offering, the option of menus from our website, and also directly ordering food from our website. So the customers who actually are the person in charge for the events, they don't have to connect directly with the catering vendors. So the Kunyahku.id would take care of many things on the side of the customer as well as the vendors. So the methodology that we use, we start with the market validation, which consists of consumer surveys and customer interview and create catering vendor interviews. Consumer survey is important for us because we would like to establish a startup. So they would be the one who consumes the food. And we would like to know their trustworthiness towards the micro catering. And the customer interview is also important. We need to know what is their problem currently when ordering food from micro catering, and what are the expectations in the future when we have our website. And the catering vendor interview is important so that we know the details of business process running in the micro catering, so we can help them to simplify their business process. So since this is a project which would then run as a startup, so we need to analyze our competitors. In this research, we have done 3 competitors analysis. Later on, I will show you the table. And then while this is also a startup, we need to give a picture of how should actually this startup runs. So we have created the business model canvas in order to allow us to see how actually this startup could run in the future. And then business process modeling, which will help the micro catering vendors to ease their business process. And to achieve all of this, we have developed a Mockup website, which consists of a homepage as well as customer web pages. So with this Mockup website, we then went to the customer and let them test our Mockup website. So this is the consumer survey result. As we have seen, the important thing is customer service would play an important role for the trust to the micro catering. The question, for example, have they experienced the unpleasant condition from the food too oily, or the portion is too small or too much, or whether the catering offering are monotonous, things like that have important role in our research. And as we have seen from this survey, that the service is important. The cleanliness and other option actually is for the future. So from the competitor analysis, we have 3 competitors: Itzilla, Foodspot, and Kulina observed. Basically, all provide online catering platform. The main difference is most of them collaborate with established catering business. So while the Kunyahku.id is focused mainly on the micro catering. Since we are new compared to the others, especially Kulina, they are quite well known in the online catering business in Indonesia. So, and we focus our product on events catering. We don't do the daily catering business. Okay. And then the business model canvas. So from the customer side, we have a person in charge for food ordering in university as well as in corporation. And then individual who wants to hold a private event, as we know in Indonesia, there are a lot of arisan. Yeah. Usually in those events, food will be provided. And then the value proposition that we try to offer in our startup is the social contribution. Why social contribution? Because social contribution has an effect of multiplication, and it's impact directly to many people in the society. In this case, it's the moms who run the micro catering business. And then the revenue streams, we mainly focus on the margin that we charge from every transaction that's taking place on our website. But this is the business model canvas that we provide. Basically, the local micro catering vendors are our key partners for time being. So as a result of our Mockup design, we have a homepage for our website, which would allow customer, for example, to register, to see the different menus. And then the Mockup customer pages would allow the customer to place order with the detail of price and also, for example, the minimum amount of order. This is the Mockup, and we have done the survey for our Mockup website. From the testing that we got from 5 customers, basically all the 5 customers have found that our website is easy to use and they have mostly no problem. The only one that, if you look into the customer number 2, she faced some problems. This is due to the fact that our website has been developed not for the handheld devices. She uses mobile device to access our website. So she had some problems to navigate and then to see the option and so on. That's why we will take care of this in the future. But for time being, our website has been developed mainly for a browser on the computers. So the last thing is about the business process that we have done towards the micro catering business. As you can see in the left side, without the Kunyahku.id, usually a catering vendor has to do a lot of things by their own. Here, starting from receive order and so on. Actually, marketing also one of the important issues for them. Yeah? On the right side, you see that the Kunyahku.id will shorten the business process for the micro catering business. And then they also get exposure through our website to potential customers. So these are our result as conclusion. So through our website, the customer have the opportunity to explore catering menus. For now, they have problem with the monotonous of menus, but with the website, we provide more menus. And as the potential micro catering partner increase, definitely there will also more menus on our website. And it is also easy for them to directly place an order through our website. And as we said, that our system will definitely have the micro catering vendors in which they could focus mainly on their main business, that is to provide the quality food. I think that's all from me. Thank you very much for your attention. Yes, Pak Aryadharma.
Thank you, Paco, for your presentation. I think it is very interesting. Would like to invite everyone again to post your questions for Paco regarding the work that has been presented. It's very interesting. It's a catering platform, actually. Very close to Paco. I think Paco is inspired by his own business for catering. I believe so. Do we have any questions? Anyone? Paco, maybe while waiting,
Yeah,
I have one question. You have that
yeah.
path analysis. How do you actually relate results from your path analysis to designing the mock-up websites or to adjusting the business process? Is there any relationship between that results from the path analysis to the design, to the new design of the websites, or?
Okay. The path analysis actually, as I mentioned, is to get to know about the current condition of micro catering for the customers and for the consumers in this case. And our website actually do not directly relate to the consumer.
Okay.
So basically, the website has direct connection with the customer. Even in this first stage, we don't let the micro catering access to our website, not in a sense that they can do anything to our website. For time being, only the customers.
Okay, thank you, Paco. We have
You're welcome.
questions from Juan Emmanuel. Would like to ask, will this system has some sort of policy between the vendor, I think caterers, and the consumers to ensure hygiene? If there is, how can you control the hygiene quality?
Yeah, of course, this is actually part of our research, but not presented in this paper. So we will consult the catering vendor in providing healthy food. Basically, we know already from, for example, from Dinas Kesehatan about how the kitchen of food catering should be provided. I mean, should be established so they can provide a better quality food. Yeah, there are standards that they have to fulfill. This is will be part of our consultation to the micro catering, and we know definitely this is one of the main problem, because many micro catering businesses, they do not aware of the importance of the hygienes of the food they provide. Yeah, surely we will. This is our part to go to the micro catering, but this is not in the system yet.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Paco. We actually skipped one. The first question was from Alvin.
What's the first question?
Compete with bigger food delivery services like GoFood, GrabFood, and etc.
As far as I know, GoFood, GrabFood, as you know, I run business with GoFood and GrabFood now. They aren't provide catering in the sense for events. So again, the Kunyahku.id focus mainly for event catering. Yeah. So
it's not actually retail, yeah, Paco. Yeah, it's not really retail. It's more. It's not really retail, but it's more like event based.
Yes.
Catering, yeah.
We focus on events, not retail and daily catering for the family or 2 or 3 portion of food, not like that.
Yeah. Okay, I
so
think so.
The competition, of course, is tough, but as we see in the introduction, that the food market is still very promising. Yeah, because we need to eat every day. Of course, this is running to the retail later on. But for the events, we see in SU, for example, if it wasn't it is not in the pandemic situation, we would have got the food for this conference already. Yeah, and it is could be hundreds to 200 portions just for one day.
Yeah. Okay, thank
you.
And
we have also talked to many business entity corporation that yeah, they also conduct events, and usually they also order food.
Yeah.
I think there is another question.
Yeah. How can you convince, this is from Joel Arthur, how
Yeah.
can you convince the vendor to trust your system and marketing strategies, and what kind of marketing strategies will be able to raise their sales numbers?
As usually, starting a business is not easy. To convince the vendor, as my own experience. So first, we should start and do a good business. I mean, in good business in the sense that we really hold the promise that we have provide to, or we had said to the potential customer or a partner, in this case, the vendor. So, as we know, they have a lot of problem in preparing and selling and so on. So that's why by having Kunyahku.id, they would be able to do their business better. This is one thing that we can do. Yeah? The marketing strategy, first, of course, through our website. And then the other thing is the social media marketing. This would be one of our strategies. As we just started, we still think about in the future what we could do apart from what we have in our thought now. Yeah, and to raise the sales number, yeah, is our research for time being. We, in many cases, we go directly to the corporation, to the university to offer our website so they can join as our customer in the hope that there will be sales or order placement through our website.
Okay, thank you, Paco. I believe the last answer from Paco also answer questions from Ms. Rehmia and Pak Win Sukardi, because they asked about your strategies and also what are the challenges and how are you going how are you plan to sustain and survive this condition. I think that should answer. And if Ms. Rehmia or Pak Win Sukardi has more questions, yeah, you can chat directly with Paco. So Paco, I think time is up. Thank you for your presentation. Wishing you good luck for the business, even though it's in the pandemic era, and looking forward to seeing you in person soon, Paco. Good.
Okay. Thank you, Pak Aryadama.
Thank you, Paco.
Okay.
Okay.